We can be.
We must be the first generation
to end extreme poverty.
The generation
most determined
to fight injustice
and inequalities.
The generation that saves the planet from climate change.
And this is how it will get done.
The global goals.
A 15-year plan
For everyone.
Everywhere.
With no one left behind.
We will live in a world
where nobody
anywhere
lives in extreme poverty.
Where no one
goes hungry.
Where no one
wakes in the morning
asking if there will be food today.
We will live in a world where no child has to die
of diseases we know how to cure.
And where proper health care
is a lifelong right for us all.
We will live in a world
where everyone
goes to school.
And education gives us the knowledge
and skills
for a fulfilling life.
We will live in a world where all girls and all women have equal opportunities
to thrive
and be powerful
and safe.
We cannot succeed if half the world is head down.
We will live in a world
where all people can get clean water
and proper toilets
at home, at school, and at work.
We will live in a world where
there's sustainable energy for everyone.
Heat, light, and power for the whole planet.
Without destroying the planet.
We'll live in a world where economies prosper.
And new wealth
leads to decent jobs
for everyone.
And we will live in a world
where our industry,
our infrastructure, and our
best innovations
are not just used to make money, but to make all our lives better.
We will live in a world
where prejudices and extremes of inequality
are defeated.
Inside our countries
and between different countries.
Where people live in cities and communities
that are safe, progressive,
and support everyone who lives there.
Where we replace
what we consume.
Planet where we put back what we take out of the earth.
We live in a world that is decisively rolling back the threat of climate
change.
Where we restore and protect the life in our oceans and seas.
Where we restore
and protect life on land.
The forests,
animals, the earth itself.
With peace between and inside countries.
Where all governments are open.
And answer to us for what they do at home and abroad.
And the justice rules.
With everyone equal before the law.
Where all countries and we their people
work together
in partnerships of all kinds
to make these goals a reality for everyone, everywhere.
These are the United Nations global goals
for sustainable development.
Let's get to work. Let's make it happen.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Global Model United Nations 2022 closing ceremony. After 3 days of exhausting debates, the conference finally, and I can honestly say I am so very proud of every one of you. Though I am sad, I am also very happy with the results of the conference. I hope you feel proud as well because you did an incredible job throughout this process. Both delegates and chairs allowed to have an amazing Model UN. With this in mind, we close the process for this conference today. Very pleased with how it turned out, and we hope to see you again next year. Now, our Secretary General, Cristina Salazar, is going to share a few words.
Hi, everyone. I hope you guys are as happy as I am for this to be over, but also as sad as I am for this to be over. I am super glad that you guys are here and that you guys made it. I am super proud of all of you guys and for all of your efforts. And first of all, I have to start this speech by saying how grateful I am for the staff and for the chairs and co-chairs and media team and everybody. You guys did absolutely amazing, and I'm super proud and grateful for all of you. I am proud to say that I was able to enter each and every one of the committees and enjoy seeing all of you guys debate. I have to highlight Santiago's beard because that was absolutely awesome and fun. I loved it. And I saw some of you guys' dresses and everything. So I'm super glad that you guys committed to the conference that much and that you guys had so much fun. I'm super happy and super glad and super fulfilled with the experience, and I hope that you guys are too. I can't stress enough the importance of this sort of activities and MUN specifically. is so important to the point where you can even get scholarships for this because of this. So really keep going and don't give up on this opportunity. Even if this was your first MUN and you were too shy to speak up, or if you had internet connections going bad, or if your light in your house went off, even if you encountered issues, please don't give up on this, because it's such a fulfilling activity. And if you have the chance to participate in one in person, please do. It's going to be so much fun and you're going to enjoy it just as much as this one. So please keep going. I have had the opportunity to enjoy MUN for this past, not couple, but long years. And it got me to a US college. Like, they really liked me because of my MUN experience. They really liked me because I had debating skills and resolution, like problem solving skills. So please keep going, because this decision can truly affect your future in a positive way. So MUN is really more than just an activity, is something where you meet friends, is something that can help you in the future, that can mold your personality, your character, and who you are as a person, and how you deal with things in your daily lives. So really keep going and push yourself for more and improve those skills. There's always space for perfecting skills, and just keep going. I'm super proud of you, and you got this. Enjoy and have a good one. And thank you for coming to the second edition of the Global MUN.
Thank you, Chris, for those inspiring words. Now, I know a lot of you are connected through YouTube, so feel free to comment your delegation and what committee was the best for the Global MUN 2022. Moving on, we're gonna have a short explanation of what the awards and appraisals are gonna look like for you. So, yeah, I think we can move on with the presentation. But if not, well, keep in mind that I know all of you want to get your awards soon. You are gonna be getting those next Sunday, June 12th at 12 p.m. Chicago time. So make sure that you are checking your emails for this information. Next is the best part, what we have all been waiting for, which is the awards. Each committee of the 4 that we have this year will reward those delegates that had an outstanding performance. These committees are the United Nations Security Council, with the Afghan crisis that discussed the Taliban domain of Afghanistan, the United Nations Historical General Assembly, with the Cuban Missile Crisis that discussed the impact of said crisis on the Cold War and its alliances. Also the Economic and Financial Affairs Council, with digital economies that discuss the impact of cryptocurrencies, e-commerce, and digital assets, and the United Nations Human Rights Council, with the topic of digital privacy that discussed the right to privacy in the digital era. Each committee will award Best Position Paper, Honorable Mention, and Best Delegate. So without further ado, the chair, Marcelo Tamayo of UNHRC, along with his co-chairs, are going to present the awards for his committee.
Hi, so thank you, Alina, for that introduction. First of all, I wanted to explain you a little bit better. For the past 3 days, we've been discussing how the world gets impacted by the privacy that everyone faces with this modern times and all the digital things and implementations that we have nowadays. So I just want to say that they have been it has been 3 days of intense and pure debate that we just have had so much fun. But without further ado, I just want to say thanks to every delegation for making this experience truly remarkable, one of my best MUN experience. And I also want to thank my coaches, because without them, nothing of this would have been possible. So now I want to pass the word to Lara, that she has something to say too.
Hello, so Lara Monge, was a co-chair at the UNHRC committee, and I can only say that I could not be more proud of all the delegates that we had in our committee throughout the weekend. Everyone showed incredible skill, and I could not be more satisfied with the outcome. Now, Lucila, if she has anything to say.
Thank you. So, like my fellow chairs and co-chairs have said, it was an honor being the co-chair of the Right to Privacy. I had so much fun, and it was just an amazing experience to be able to listen to the opinions, comments, and arguments of all of the delegates. You all did amazing, and thank you so much for making this a wonderful experience.
So without further ado, we proceed with the awards. First of all, we have Lucila that will present the best position paper.
Okay, so for the best position paper, we decided that the winner would be Singapore. So, Clara, congratulations. You had an amazing paper, and we are so proud of you.
Next up, we have Lara for the first two honorable mentions.
As our first two honorable mentions, we have two delegates that both gave their all, and it proved to show rewards. Maida Andino and the delegation of Canada, and Valentina Davalos, the delegation of the United States. Congratulations, you both. Now to Marcelo with the next prizes.
So next up, we still have one honorable mention left in the committee, and this was a delegate that keep on going, defending his position throughout the 3 days of debate, making solid arguments all around, and really making the debate move forward. So next honorable mention, we have Alan Antunes, the delegation of Pakistan. So I think there is a problem with the presentation, but yes, our third honorable mention, delegation Pakistan, Alan, perfect, excellent job. And last but not least, our best delegate. This delegate keep going throughout the whole debate. She was truly remarkable delegate and showed us her leadership skills throughout the whole debate. We are really proud of her and how she keep impacting the debate in a positive manner. So without further ado, we have the best delegate, Ariana Prado, the Russian Federation delegation. So congratulations to you all. You all did an amazing job, and we're truly happy to have been your chairs for this MUN experience. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for the chairs of the UNHRC committee. Now I invite the chairs for ECOFIN, so Chair Valentina Sosto, to present the awards of her committee.
Hello, delegates. How are you? First of all, we wanted to say that ECOFIN was definitely such an interesting concept to debate about. We were so proud of you on how you all guys had such an open mind when talking about crypto, Bitcoin, everything that's happening around the world. And since it's such a new concept that we all, including us three, had the ability to learn about this interesting concept, and how all of you guys spoke a lot, participated a lot. You guys remained really respectful throughout the whole conference. And to all of those beginners that were in our committee, we're so proud of you, and keep going, because all of you guys did such an amazing job. So yeah, if Selena or Daniel want to say something.
Seeing as Daniel's not present right now, I think that this was an amazing experience for me and my co-chair and my chair, as well as all the delegates. And I'm so proud of each and every one who participated and spoke They did a really great job at representing their country and their values, and I would just like to thank all of them for making this an amazing experience.
Thank you, Selena. So now, moving on to the awards. Daniel?
To the best position paper, all of the position papers, well, most of them were really good. I had a fun time reading all of them and analyzing all of them. But without a doubt, the best position paper goes to El Salvador for having a clear position paper with a clear point of view of their country and a very good vocabulary and very good overall paper.
Our honorable mentions are all delegates who did really well and participated most of the time. They were able to move debates along and not just say if they were agreeing or disagreeing, but also state something in which other delegates could respond to them. So our first honorable mention is the delegation of China, who did an amazing job, Vanessa. Our second is the delegation of, sorry, could you move to the next one? France, thank you, Daniela, for your amazing words. And our third is the delegation of South Africa. Thank you all so much.
I wanted to mention also that all of the honorable mentions were delegates who spoke with such precise words. They were always like throwing facts at us. They were always keeping the committee really interesting with all of their information on their country and always looking for resolutions, which is what we valued the most about the committee. And you guys, you were always really looking towards finding regulations and everything around digital economies. But without further ado, our best delegate will definitely be El Salvador, who not only stuck to his part really, really
this delegate did a really
Valentin, so
she froze, so I'll continue. She did a really amazing job at sitting his position with a very advanced vocabulary. His words were very clear. His sentence structures were always amazing. We were always able to understand, and I'm sure every other delegate was able to understand everything he was saying. He did a really, really great job defending his position at all times, and was overall an amazing delegate. So thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Thank you to the chairs of ECOFIN for presenting the awards. Now I will be sharing a few words with you about the closing of the conference. First, well, it was an honor to be the Undersecretary General this year. I would like to thank Mao and Chris for making this conference possible, as well as all of the staff members who worked tirelessly this weekend to make this the best MUN possible. I am so proud of everyone for their hard work and incredible results. I was able to participate in most committees, and I can honestly say I am impressed with the delegates' participation. Everyone made great points, and the committees as a whole really worked together to try and come to a resolution that would help everyone. I've never been to a conference where delegates really understood the purpose of the debate, which is to come to an agreement to solve problems in an international matter. This weekend, you were able to do that. That is a very challenging job, and you were able to accomplish it, which I'm sure will help you later on. As what you learn in Model UN is not only valuable for future conferences, but is also relevant to your futures, as Chris mentioned previously, which is what MUN is all about. It is about collaborating with each other, talking, listening, compromising with others in order to reach a resolution. Furthermore, you were able to do this at an international level, since you work with people from around the world. So you were able to collaborate internationally in order to come to a resolution. Though in this case those skills were only used for resolutions, I am sure that in the future all of you are going to be able to collaborate in order to achieve great things. Whether you decide to go to the UN and pass a resolution to ensure peace, or become a doctor and save lives, I'm sure you will all succeed in the areas you decide to focus on, and you will be able to work with others to accomplish incredible results. And I know in the future I will be bragging one day about meeting all of you at the Global MUN. So, as this conference comes to a close, I hope you were able to truly learn from the experience, since the lessons you learned might be useful for the rest of your lives. But most importantly, I hope you were able to enjoy it. I know I definitely did. You all did an amazing job. I encourage you to keep participating in Model UN, and I hope to see you in the next conference. Thank you. Now, going back to the awards, the chair, Sofia Arias, along with her co-chairs, are going to present the awards for the Historical General Assembly.
Thank you, Alina, for that introduction. I have the great privilege of being the Historical General Assembly's chair. Debate. This was a very flexible committee, very headed, and being so responsible in your resolutions. Lastly, I would like to thank my fellow co-chairs. They were amazing. I couldn't have done this without you. So thank you, Paz, and thank you, Samuel, for helping me and really almost taking charge of the committee completely. Now I would like to introduce my co-chair, Samuel. You have the word.
Thank you. The only thing I can say is that I'm so proud of all the delegates and the work that they did. This has been an amazing conference. It was a great experience. I know that they worked hard, and that's what matters. I wish you all the best. Now I give the word to Maria Paz.
Thank you. I would like to thank all delegates for their hard work and their participation. It was definitely an amazing opportunity for us all to learn, and I'm very proud of the work that has been done. It was my pleasure to be your co-chair, and I wish you all the best in everything you do in the future. Thank you one more time, delegates.
All the position paper were super cool, but of course there should be one that was the best. And this one goes to the delegation of China. Congratulations. Now we're going to honorable mention. Just a reminder, you all did a great job, but there were three that was the best one. And this one goes to the USA. Congratulations, felicitas.
Our next
Alright, and
goes to the delegation of Turkey. Congratulations. The next honorable mention goes to delegation of France. Thank you all so much for your hard work.
And lastly, we have our Best Delegate Award. This was a delegate that really had to push when it comes to the committee. At first, she was by herself, and she ended up with having more than half of the committee as an ally, and drafting the only resolution paper that actually passed. So congratulations to Theo, you did an amazing job, the delegation of the USSR. We are so proud again to have been able to moderate this committee, and thank you everyone who participated. These awards are merely a reflection of the participation, but not of the potential that the delegates in our committee had. I definitely encourage all of you to continue in MUN, and you will definitely see the results in the future.
All right, thank you to the chairs of the Historical General Assembly. And last but not least, the co-chair Mehul Manchada is going to present the awards for the Security Council.
So first of all, I want to thank all the delegates from my committee for a wonderful experience. For the past 3 days, US delegates have been working extremely hard to have a successful conference. All of you exceeded my expectations and did a great job. You guys have great negotiation skills. Your teamwork is on point. You all did a wonderful job debating respectfully against each other. And I'm very grateful to be your co-chair. One thing that impressed me from all of you is the way you guys connected amongst each other virtually. Thank you, delegates. It was an amazing experience, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too.
Delegates of the Security Council, thank you for shifting, for adapting, for making sure that this conference and this forum has the best possible experience for everyone. We are super proud of your hard efforts, of your ability to just change across the circumstances that might happen. Thank you once again. You guys are amazing. And now let's get off to the awards. Mehul?
So first, with the word of the best position paper, all of the position papers were amazing, but of course, all the position papers were amazing, but there always needs to be a best position paper. And the best position paper goes to the delegation of India. Congratulations. Now, with the honorable mentions, all the honorable mentions did an outstanding job. The first honorable mention goes to the delegation of China. Congratulations. And the second honorable mention goes to the delegation of the USA. And now for the best delegate. The best delegate did an amazing job and was able to persuade everyone and negotiate with everyone thoughtfully. The
We
best
still had
delegate
a
award.
third honorable mention though
Oh,
for
yeah.
Mr. Matthew Judd at the Security Council. Carrying on with the best delegate.
And now for the best delegate is the delegation of India. Congratulations. Thank you all the delegates that participated in this committee. You guys did an outstanding job. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mehul. Well, now I'm going to invite the two members of our wonderful media team, Alai Sardar and Jeremy Shaw, to share a few words about their experience. I would also like to thank them for all of their hard work this weekend.
Thank you. It was such an honorable experience to be here, seeing all the different people in their outfits representing their countries and finding the best quotes that people said. And watching over all the committees was really fun, and seeing all the crises and how they developed. And yeah, thank you to my partner Elise, and you can speak.
Okay, so we'd also like to thank the delegates for their amazing collaboration and participation during the whole debate. This was a very successful experience, and we are very proud of the delegates' creativity. We hope to see you again next year, and we hand the mic back to Lina. Thank you so much to my partner Jeremy and the whole staff.
Thank you.
Thank you again to the media team. Now, well, we're going to present a short video about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals that, for those of you that don't know, are 17 goals with the purpose of making the world a better place through social and environmental objectives.
Did you know that the UN Sustainable Development Goals are a universal call to action that unites 193 countries around the world? If these global goals are fulfilled by 2030, life on Earth will be better for everyone. So, what are these goals? Eliminate poverty in all its forms. No hunger. Everyone should have safe, nutritious, and sufficient food. Everyone has equal access to healthcare, thus ensuring our well-being and a healthy life. equal access to a quality education, ensure gender equality where women and girls have the same opportunities as men and boys. By achieving these goals, each member of our society will be equal, safe, and happy. UN global goals also include access to safe drinking water and sanitation, access to clean energy that is safe for people and the environment, sustainable and stable economic growth. Everyone has a decent job, strong infrastructure, and the support of innovations. Lower inequality within and among countries. Cities and settlements be developed without damaging the environment and people. Achieving these goals will result in the well-being of people and our planet. We can further take care of our environment with the following goals: sustainable and safe production and consumption of products. Take urgent measures to reduce climate change and its impact. Ensure the sustainable use and protection of ocean and sea resources. Restore and protect Earth's ecosystems. By achieving these goals, we will form a society where strong institutions ensure peace and justice. It is important for everyone to be involved and to build partnerships for achieving sustainable development goals. You are part of this process. Demand the implementation of these goals. Take the lead and share information with your friends.
Thank you. Now, I would like to thank the partners of the Global MUN for making the conference not only possible, but a successful conference. First, I would like to thank the Academy House of Languages for their hard work and commitment to training our delegates and help them through the hard process of preparing for a model UN. And I would also like to thank the Oxford Education for the Talent Hunter program that opens the door for the delegates and presents many opportunities. We couldn't have done it without you. Now, our founder and director, the incredible Mau Munoz, wants to share a few words.
Thank you, Alina, so much. Delegates, people all over the world. What an amazing experience we had here at the Global MUN 2022. Last year, we finished a successful conference with 2 committees, and we've grown to be a family of 4 committees by now. Next year, the amount of people that will be encouraging finding true solutions to real world problems will definitely keep increasing as we come to have a bigger and bigger reach throughout the world, marking and leading that positive impact across youngsters through all the American continent. So guys, thank you for your commitment, for your research, for the time that you've put into this experience to make it such a successful experience. Thank you, but also thank yourselves for all of that hard work that you've put into making it so far the best conference we've had. We hope every single year I can keep saying that across the closing ceremony, thanking you all as we make a better and better forum for you guys to be able to take action in today's world. This year's international challenge had the specialty that it made you guys the ones that would find donations for Ukraine, generating a direct impact from your young age into very, just sad and truly horrible realities that are going on globally. Because of this, we're really happy to announce that next year we'll carry on with this wonderful activity as we keep on growing to make sure that you guys can have a positive impact in the world directly through our organization. So guys, once again, thank you so much. It was just a few years ago that I was in high school going to Model United Nations. Some of you say that I'm a little bit old, some of you don't, but the point here is that it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter literally anything from your past, it only matters today and what you can do to make this world a better place. So thank you everyone, thank you for attending the Global MUN 2022. I would love to invite back on the stage Alina right here in order to give the official closure act of this ceremony. So Alina, up to you.
Thank you for those inspiring words. Now we have to bring the Global MUN 2022 to a close. So I don't know, is Christina gonna be able to participate?
Unfortunately, our Secretary General is having some internet issues here. We're gonna have to do the closing act.
Well, keeping her in mind, we will bring this conference to an end. So by the power invested in us, we declare the Global Model United Nations 2022 conference closed.
Thank you, everyone.
For participating.
See you in 2023. Bye-bye.
Bye.